everyone, welcome back to Friday 13th AG. My name is Friday. I'm a teen American Girl Doll collector, and today I'm going to be taking you through all of the Friday the 13th AG lost media, aka projects that I've started but never finished. And trust me, there's a lot of them. I low-key think I have commitment issues, guys. So today we're going to be taking a look at a ton of projects that I have either announced, started working on, or even partially filmed that never got their finished product uploaded. And there is probably more of these projects than there is actually finished ones. Most of these, actually I think all of these, are stop motions. Some of them movies, some of them series, and some of them I actually got pretty far into. But I thought it'd be kind of fun to look back on them. Maybe some of you guys even remember when they were briefly announced. I can share kind of what I did have of them, stuff that people saw, stuff that people didn't see that I had. And if I ever think that I will make these, answer to most of them is no. But it's still fun to look at them. Before we get into it, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to everybody who has subscribed, because recently I reached 250 subscribers. This is an amazing milestone. I'm so thankful to everybody who helped me finally get here. And thank you to everybody who has shown such great support on my new video about Raquel, the 2026 Girl of the Year. I have loved seeing all of your interactions and hearing your opinions about her. So thank you guys so much for all the support you've shown recently. Also, I do apologize for any background noise that you hear in this video. My dad is mowing the lawn, which is right outside my bedroom window. So without further ado, let's get into my lost media. So I'm going to try my best to do these in chronological order, but I'm really just going off of memory here because for like the first half of these, I don't have any evidence because the Google account where I wrote the scripts got deleted. And anything that I had filmed of them was on my old iPad, which when I got a new iPad, I didn't transfer it all over, and then also my stop motion studio app didn't transfer it over. And that iPad, I still have it, but there is no way that it can send an email. It's so old. So with those, we're just gonna go off of little screenshots I partially have. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is Alice's Adventures Season 2. I don't know if any of you guys are OGs or have stalked my old videos, but I believe some of the first videos, it may even be the first ones that I have public, that are up on my channel, are called Alice's Adventures. It was a 5-episode stop motion miniseries. Each episode was like under 3 minutes, like they're only 1-minute episodes. 10-year-old me was very into them. And they revolve around my doll, Alice. And when I kind of got her, this was like the lore for her. Although she had much more extensive lore than what was shown in the show. The show low-key doesn't make any sense. It literally just follows her around a day with anticipation of getting her ears pierced. I thought I was doing something cool, but I don't know. It was the first stop motion thing I ever filmed. I don't think it was the first stop motion thing I ever posted, because I posted like a Thanksgiving thing before that, but it was the first stop motion thing I ever filmed is the first episode of Alice's Adventures, which is literally just her in her bedroom. And so I think it's just fun to look at that. But I had decided I wanted to make a season 2 of it. And so up on my YouTube, there was just this little thing that like, it's like a 6-second clip and it types out like Alice's Adventures Season 2 coming soon or something like that. It never came. When I kind of remodeled my channel, I guess you could say, I used to be called Toy Tutorials. I don't know if any of y'all know that or remember that. I remodeled my channel, that's what I call it, I remodeled it, and renamed myself to Friday the 13th AG. This project, and actually the next one, I addressed in my like update, I'm changing my channel thing. I think that video is still up. I have no idea how many of these videos are still up. But I addressed Alice's Adventures Season 2, and I just said something, I don't even know what I said, but pretty much like there was no plot there. Like I said like, oh, I'm gonna do a Season 2, but then like there just wasn't enough substance in it to make it worthwhile. Do I ever think I would do it again? No, because at this point, anything that has to do with Alice would just be integrated into like a regular stop motion, you know? Like when I made Alice's Adventures, I didn't have a dollhouse. Now if I want to do anything about Alice's story, I'll just do it in the dollhouse. Like it doesn't need to be this whole thing. Like all the characters, quote unquote characters, it was literally like, oh, Joss, Tenny, Kira, Molly, like Alice. Like it's not like Alice was playing a character or anything, like it was literally just Alice. Okay, next is the 3 BFFs movie. So I have lore with this one. So the original trailer, it's like, I don't know, under 5 seconds or something. and it's 3 dolls, their hands are going in, and it's like 3 BFFs, and like it's like this little like chant thing, and then it says coming soon. Again, it never came. This was the other one that I addressed in that like update video. But okay, there is lore with this one. Okay, my audio is being stupid as it likes to be. So pretty much what I talked about here is this movie was going to be like based on a movie that I had made with 2 of my friends, because I had had a falling out with them, like they had ghosted me. And I'm like in 5th grade when this happens, and we had in like 3rd grade made this funny little like superhero girls movie, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do stop motion of that. But all I did was make the trailer. I never wrote a script. I never like really did anything with it. In fact, I actually took a break from my channel right then. I'm totally chill with the girls now. Like, we've talked since then. It's fine. It's whatever. But yeah, this movie was pretty much just like they watched my channel, and so it was like a petty like attempt to get their attention. So it's kind of funny, but no, I would never make this again, because even the concept of like the movie is really cheesy. I will not be sharing it either, because that's how cheesy it is. Next is one that the public never knew anything about, I don't think, and this was called Camp Fun. Now this one had, I think, 2 scenes filmed, and this one was better in theory, but I think after I filmed like the 2nd scene, I was like, yeah, this isn't gonna turn out well, I'm not gonna keep going. So it was like this thing, the main characters, I don't even remember their names, but they were played by Kit and Eagle. And it was something about like them going to a summer camp, but then somebody like breaks their leg. I think Kit broke her leg, but like she's not Kit, she's a character. She like falls and breaks her leg, and they get into some fight. It's some story about friendship. Then I was still on that whole like heartbroken friend kick. But then there's like something, one of the scenes I filmed was in a hospital, but I can't find the scene and I can't find the script because they were on my old iPad and my old Google account. So there's not really much I remember about this one, other than I filmed 2 scenes of it over spring break in like 2021. Okay, this one is super interesting. It was another one that was never announced to the public, and this one was called The Diary of Cat Frine. Weird ass name, I know. This one was so planned out. I planned this for like 6 months, and I planned it out through a Google slideshow, which was actually super interesting. I will try my best. I think I still have the slideshow. I would try my best to like insert a screen recording of like flipping through it. So this was going to be like a whole like season of a show, and it's going to be stop motion. I think 1 scene of it got filmed. I think 2, maybe 3 scripts got written. I'll see if I can also find those. Interesting thing about this one is that it was all based on a true story. This was literally, it was going to be a stop motion series about my experience in 6th grade. Obviously, names were changed. It was dramatized a bit, but I think this one's actually so cool. I could make a whole video just deep diving into this. Like, it's been long enough that I don't think anybody knows, remembers, or cares. I want to actually film the show, but I think it'd be cool to do a video talking about like each episode and stuff. I don't know. If this video does well, maybe I'll make a second Lost Media video specifically on The Diary of Cat Frine. Okay, but going back to the reason why it's called Cat Frine, surprise, surprise, my name is not Friday. That's my online name. I got it from somebody's like live stream. Like, I was watching some AGTube live stream, and they're like, oh, what's your name? Like, what can we call you? And I was just like, just call me Friday. And this was like right after I changed my channel name. My name's not actually Friday. I don't know if y'all actually thought that, but y'all are never gonna know my real name, or at least I don't think you are. But pretty much Cat Frine matches my real initials. It's not my name. My name is not Cat. My last name is not Frine. Like, I promise you that. But yeah, I have the same initials as that character, and it was like the same for all of the characters in that show. It was like the same initials but different names. Okay, this one might touch some nerves with some people. Blackwood Hollow. So, I want to say 2023, like summer, I was like, I'm gonna make a summer movie. I wrote the script. I have the script in a binder. Like, I'm turning around right now, and I'm like staring at the Blackwood Hollow script. It is there. It could get made. I am too freaking lazy. Okay, so if you weren't there, if you're a new subscriber, or you just don't remember, or you just don't care, I held voice auditions for Blackwood Hollow. People got the roles, people sent me lines, people took time out of their lives to record like 100 lines, and they sent them to me. I'm so sorry, I do not remember the exact people who did it. Like, I can picture her profile picture, but I cannot remember the name. I think it's like AG Bliss or something. I don't know. She was so sweet. I can't remember anybody else that voiced other characters, but like people like sent me the lines as if I had them. I edited them. I just didn't. I filmed like one scene because I was like, oh, I'm gonna pick it back up in 2024, and then I didn't pick it back up. I'm editing this and I just realized I never actually talked about the plot of what Blackwood Hollow was, but pretty much it was like these two girls, one of them moves to town, and they're trying to uncover like this mystery that their families are related to, and I'm just gonna spoil it. Like, they get kidnapped. It's this whole thing. It was a vibe. I love the story. Again, I'm just too tired and like I just don't have the time to film it, and it was also very ambitious because a lot of filming was gonna be on location, like in the woods or outside. So I apologize. This one, it's one that it's probably one of the easier ones for me to make because I have all the resources to make it. I'm sorry, it's probably never gonna come. I feel so bad. Even if it does ever come, it's probably not gonna be with the original voice recordings because like they're lost in my email. So I'm so sorry. I apologized a lot in this video. I'm so sorry to everybody who submitted those lines and never got it posted. But I mean, we can admire Blackwood Hollow for what it was. An ambition and an example of my laziness and lack of commitment. Okay, the last one we're going to talk about, I've touched on briefly. This one is my most recent abandonment. It is my 2025 Halloween stop motion. In July, I decided, I don't know if you guys know this or went and watched this. If you haven't, please go watch it. It took a month of my life. I filmed this Q&A thing for 5 years on YouTube. It was with my dolls, and it was the longest stop motion I've ever made. It was 13 minutes of straight stop motion plus other stuff in there. But I was just so impressed with myself. It took a lot of work, but I was like coming off this like huge high of like, oh my god, I can do anything. I can be like so good at stop motion. And so I was so excited, right? I was like, I can do this. I can make a Halloween stop motion again, because I made one in 2023 and it sucked. But at any rate, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this again. So I decided I'm gonna make a Halloween stop motion. And then the idea I came up with, it was like so good, and I came up with all these details of it. And it ended up being like 38 pages. And I finished writing it like at the start of September. So like I've had it for a while. And then I filmed a couple scenes. I'll definitely put some footage up of it. I got a couple scenes in, and then I got to this diner scene that was very ambitious because I had to film it in a really weird way to get the angles right. And that diner just sat, the set just sat in my room for like 2 weeks. And I was like, I can't do this, because again, my life got hectic. So this script, it's called The Awakening. It's a really good script. I'm really proud of it, but I don't want to do it this year because I don't want to mess it up. I want to do this script, but I want to do it right. It deserves its justice. I'm seriously so proud of this script. It's like 2 weeks out of my life, like I wrote it. I just want to make sure that I do this movie justice, and I just don't think I can this year. So hopefully next year for Halloween, y'all will be seeing The Awakening come to life. Anyways guys, that is the last one that I have. If you like this video, give it a like and comment down below which of these was your favorite, which of them would you watch if they were real, and if there's any you'd like to see a more in-depth deep dive into, because there's a couple I could definitely do like a full video on. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. Once again, thank you guys so much for 250 subscribers. I think when I'm filming this, I have like 257. Thank you so much for all the support on the Raquel video, and I'm hoping to continue amazing growth like this and growing our little community here. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah!